Here we are. Oh, look at this. What is that?
It's an Australian corcat is what it said.
Weird.
Yeah, they swing it and it knocks the bugs out.
Oh my
Got the
God.
flag in the back.
This is amazing.
Yeah, it's great.
I've never seen this before. Have you ever seen this in your Craig?
No, but I immediately want one.
It's incredible. So there's bugs. So it's like for people out and about in the outback.
Yeah, that's what it said on Google. Yeah, you turn your head and it knocks the bugs away with the corks. Yeah, I mean, I hope that it's really a real thing.
I know,
and
not just...
everyone's like, yeah, we haven't used those since like 1942.
Can I tell you guys something? When I was in Melbourne, Australia.
Nice. You sound like a local.
Not to be confused with Melbourne, as you tourists like to say. For the Ronda Rousey Holly Holm fight, UFC 193, November of 2015, I have never been subjected to more flies in my life. The amount of flies that were in that city was like an infestation. So this feels like something.
Let's get you one of these. And I mean, look at this. It's branded. I mean, oh wow, the lights really.
Yeah,
it says Australia on it, although
Australia, kangaroo. It's got the shape of it.
Feels a little on the nose.
Yeah, it does feel like what? The brand is Australia? That's the brand?
Right, like the corks weren't a dead giveaway that this is from Australia.
I mean, would you know that it was an Australian thing?
Yeah, I mean, with the flag.
Yeah, I guess with the flag.
Drinking flat whites all week.
Yeah. So do we have all the things for the watch party set? Like all the...
Oh, yeah. I've had them. I've been staring at them.
Oh, my God.
The Bundabergs, the Tim Tams, the Vegemite.
What's a Bundaberg?
It's like a ginger beer.
Ginger beer. Wow.
Yeah, got flamed. I don't know if you picked up on it. I personally was being kind of sarcastic about the Foster's last week.
I picked up on it.
It's kind of an American-based beer.
I did not pick up on that.
Oh, man. Yeah, I got quite a few messages letting me know that.
People were upset?
Oh, yeah. Though it is, I mean, a direct translation, Foster's is Australian for beer.
Oh, from that, commercial. Foster's, Australian for beer.
Yeah, there you go. No, it is not. It is not. They say no one drinks it there, so.
What's worse, saying that or saying that you're going to have like a traditional Australian meal and you're going to go to the Outback Steakhouse?
I don't know. I've done both, so.
Is the Outback Steakhouse Australian?
No, it's American as it gets.
No, but is it supposed to be Australian?
Yeah. It's an American-based Australian cuisine.
What is Australian cuisine?
Casual.
Well, from the times I've been there, that's like a steak.
Steaks and blooming onions.
Mm.
And Foster's.
It is not Australia.
Have any of you ever been to Australia?
No, but I want to go incredibly bad. Bucket list.
I was there for UFC 243. I was in Sydney.
Oh, I'm so
This
jealous.
guy. Oh, that was Robert Whittaker and Izzy.
Yep.
By the way, how do we feel about Whittaker and Khamzat?
Love it. Love it.
I actually reached out to Khamzat, by the way.
Inject it into the veins.
Yes,
Let's go.
Get Hamzat a fight, man.
I wanted to
Against
know.
Whittaker too? Sign me up. Love both those guys.
No, nothing. I asked him.
Just get Hamzat a damn fight. Who cares who it's against?
Whittaker responded today, supposedly, and said that he's down for it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Speaking to Submission Radio. Shout out to those guys.
Yeah.
Shout out to Submission Radio. Yeah. Love it. Love that fight.
All right, guys. It's time to make our picks. New York, how do you feel about being the odd man out?
Do you want my real answer or my fake answer?
Are we gonna get the Zoom ding?
I want both
early this week.
Yeah, you're just out. You're not even sticking around to see what we pick. You couldn't.
I mean, I'll stick around if you guys
stay.
want me to, but it's nice to not have to think about this.
Wow.
Great.
Yeah, I love when my friends say stuff like that.
Yeah.
Take a little vacation.
Doesn't text on
Oh, no,
birthday and then pieces out on a parlay. I get it.
Don't worry. I'll be rooting for you guys, but
Sure.
just not my problem for now.
I was involved in all of the parlay picks while I was mysterious franked.
What do you mean you were involved in them?
I mean, it was still here.
You took one of them
No.
just to try and spite us, and then
Just don't go.
You mean
anywhere.
involved as in like you
Like I was
bet
on
them?
the show, yeah.
Well, I mean, you were sitting right over there.
right.
Where are you
I mean,
gonna
I had
go?
the choice.
What are you gonna
I'm
tune us
here,
out?
Frank. I don't know if you know. Like I'm looking at the camera right now. I'm right here.
Hi, Rick.
Enjoy.
All right, let's do it.
Some good picks.
Let's do it.
let's. Yeah. There's the randomizer.
Oh, that was it?
No,
That's
no.
super quick this time.
Hasn't been randomized yet.
Okay.
The old.
Boop, 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 boop,
Yeah.
boop, boop,
Wait a minute.
boop, boop. Is that your job?
I mean, it was.
I mean, you weren't doing anything. I don't know what's
It's
going
not moving. It's just a
Now
static
my
image.
computer froze.
Oh, my
Quick, let's
dear.
blame Frank for
Reese
this
is the
one, too. Yeah.
randomizer.
Well, I mean, that is...
Reconnect to the internet.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, there's three of us. I think we can.
I mean, this is This is a disaster right now. I mean,
You want to just go with that?
shout out to Wave, the internet here at Vox.
You just say the name of the SSID.
And, yeah, this is just.
Just go with that order, whatever that was.
All right.
It's Connor Ariel.
Connor Ariel Frank.
Oh, man.
I love it. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and complain about it.
Frank, how do you feel about that?
I mean, it is what it is.
All right, let's see.
I think Frank's got a few. I mean, I'll kick us off. This is quite simple. I mean, we don't need to make a whole show of this. It's easy. It's on the shirt.
Oh, that was the one I was going to.
Man.
Damn it.
Shout out to the man, Jack Della, Don Giacomo.
That was my pick.
Minus 325. There it is.
That was my pick, Frank.
Oh, man. What are you going to pick now?
Now are we going to go through the whole card?
That was my pick.
Are you
be
going to
honest
ask
with you.
the chat?
You go, Frank.
All right. Well, I'm going to go.
What's so funny?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Why are you laughing? Are you nervous?
A little bit. Jack Jenkins.
Okay, why?
Why am I picking Jack Jenkins?
Yeah.
Because
I don't understand what's happening.
I'm sorry.
Why is he laughing so much?
I'm not allowed to laugh.
Okay.
So let's go back to you now.
Okay, you're going with Jack
This
Jenkins.
angle here.
That is a good angle.
Yeah, I like that.
Jack Jenkins, who last I checked is a minus 360 going up against Don Shanis, who's a plus 295. You really like this pick, Frank.
Perfect pick.
This is your pick.
That's the pick. Were you hoping that I would take longer for you, or?
No, I just wanted some sort of explanation as to why you're going with him, but apparently you don't want to offer one.
Ariel, if you really want JDM, I got a prop I can throw out there.
What is it? Just curious.
Jimmy Crute, Alonzo Menafield doesn't go to a decision.
Oh, these make me so nervous. I hate these.
I mean, the Derek Lewis Speedback one was just
Yeah.
up material.
I am leaning towards Tyson Pedro at home, but Modestus is back.
This is back.
Shortened notice ish. Tyson Pedro has looked good. Is there any boxing I could do? I'm usually good on those because the odds are so big.
Yeah, I think Ray Vargas is fighting, but you're not going to.
Oh, that's a big one.
I know you can't pick a Super Bowl pick.
Imagine. What? By the way, what are the odds in the Jimmy Crute fight? Oh wow, minus 190, huh? It's a close one. I was just trying to make some conversation to buy me some time here.
Yeah,
You guys aren't
I'm picking
offering
up on
anything.
that.
I will
Jeez.
just say to you,
Yeah.
if Alonzo Menafield and Jimmy Crute doesn't go to a decision, I'll let it hang over your head. I just offered it out there.
Okay. I am, push comes to shove, going to go with. Wait, I just want to look at one quick thing here. Why? What's
Yeah,
what's
I don't
the
know why
problem?
this is.
There was one guy. I just wanted to look at what this guy has done as of late. One particular fighter. Should I say his name? I mean, there's no one else, right? Let's be honest. There's a lot of sort of lesser known talent here.
That actually is true. If you go on UFC.com and you look at the card, there is like probably 5 or 6 where it's just the shadow figure.
Yeah.
And they don't even have the picture up.
Okay, so I'm leaning towards either Jamie Malarkey against Francisco Prado. Prado's undefeated, but Malarkey, fighting at home has looked good as of late. The loss to Jalen Turner, nothing to, hang your head about. Or
Close one against Michael Johnson.
Kleitson Rodriguez against Shannon Ross. Hate going against an Australian in Australia.
Don't mind Clyde's. Not one bit.
You like that one better?
I'm not going to make the pick for you. I bet on Clyde's.
Hate going against Rick, I mean, can you help me out here? Do you got anything for me? I hate going against an Australian.
God bless.
Can I ask you a question? Okay, you know what? I think I got it. I'm just looking at the prop right here. Oh, I got it. Wait, can I do the main event over 1.5?
Yeah.
What is that?
Absolutely. Main event over 1.5. That gets minus 320. Gets our parlay to minus 119. There it is.
The DraftKings folks are going to love this.
Bingo.
They're going to be joining the parlay with us.
Oh yeah, DraftKings is gonna love this. We were hoping for a little
Yeah.
plus.
Okay, that's my pick. Over 1.5. I was going to go crazy and pick Volkanovski, but
Okay, nice. So we got JDM, we got Jack Jenkins, and we got over 1.5. I like that.
All right.
I like that. That's
There it is. Now, what about your full picks?
my full picks. Let me bring them up, and we can dive right in as I readjust the screen here. You know, we're really having a lot of technical issues.
What's happening over there?
We're down in the outback. We're losing service. You know how it is.
I am from the land down under.
All right. We're ready now. Let's dive right in. Of course.
Oh,
we
yes.
got to do the special graphics for it. And we will start. You mentioned Jamie Malarkey going up against Francisco Prado. I think this one is going to be fantastic. I mean, Malarkey comes in and chucks him. Like, last 4 fights, either he has gotten knocked down or his opponent has knocked him down. 3 of them ended in KOs. I mean, just like going back and watching some of his fights, I was on him against Devontae Smith. The way that he just came back, melted him to get that finish. I mean, it was just fantastic. Francisco Prado, watch a little bit of his tape. You talk about Jeez Louise. I mean, dude comes in, finishes on the mind, 11-0. You mentioned it. 8 of those coming in the first round. Never seen the scorecards before. Hits hard. He's got a pretty dangerous ground game. Only problem I have with him, he has fought pretty low level of competition in Samurai Fight House in Argentina. This is a big step up for him against Jamie Malarkey. Maybe he's just that good. Maybe he comes in and finishes Malarkey in the first round like he has to most of his opponents, or maybe the step up in competition is too big and he gets finished by Malarkey. Either way, I see someone getting finished here. Combined between them, 31 professional fights, 27 of them have gone under the 2.5, and you're going to give me minus 145 on that? I will take that gladly. Moving on. You almost picked them. Clayton Rodriguez. Not a ton to explain here. It's a flyweight fight. Undefeated on the year. A lot of people coming at me about the road to UFC flyweight fight. Not a real UFC fight. UFC fights flyweight unders. Stay undefeated. 4-0. Shout out to Tatsuro Taira. So we will be taking the under in this one. I also did take Clayton Rodriguez money line. Shannon Ross. He lost on Dana White Contender Series. Appendicitis, ruptured appendix, serious injury. Didn't make a good showing for himself, but even beyond that, I'm not overly impressed with him. I think Clayton Rodriguez bounces back from the loss to CJ Vergara, gets it done, and I think he gets it done by finish. Next up, oh man, doesn't get much better than this.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to my man, Double P's, Parker Porter, Porker, coming in here, repping New Britain, Connecticut, flying all the way down under to rep New Britain, Connecticut. I used to be a resident there, repping Hartford, repping the 860. You know all about that. Here's what I'll say. 3-2 so far in the octagon. All 3 wins coming by way of decision. Justin Tafa, he loses by decision when he fights in the octagon. Some stats for you about Parker Porter. Top 10 heavyweight division all-time strikes landed per 15 minutes, and he put on a top 5 heavyweight division performance in significant strikes landed in a fight when he put on his masterclass against Chase Sherman. What he's going to do, I don't know if he's going to win, but what he is going to do, he's going to come in and try to win. If it goes all 15 minutes, he's going to throw 200-plus some strikes. He's going to go for 6, 7, 8 takedowns. Don't know how successful he's going to be, but he is going to at least try. Justin Tafa, he's 5-3. He got 30-27 by Jared Vanderaa. Jared Vanderaa, for a heavyweight, fights in a very similar style to Parker Porter. Just relentless motor, throws as many strikes as he possibly can. Except Jared Vanderaa, as much as I've wanted to, as many sub-props as I've taken on that black belt, he doesn't go for takedowns. Parker Porter can mix in the takedowns as well. I could see this being a problem for Justin Tafa. It's not like Tafa has been that impressive. And I do, lastly, just want to throw this out here. You see the pick is Parker Porter by decision. If you bet $100 on Parker Porter to win by decision every single time he fought in the UFC, 5 fights for him, 5 fights, you would be up. You would have profited $1,200.
Wow.
Yeah, you heard that correctly. $1,200. 2 losses, you lose $100 when he fought Jelton, when he fought Chris Dawkins, and then plus $725 against Josh Parisian, plus $400 against Chase Sherman, and plus $275 last time out against Alan Badeau. You do what you want with those numbers. I did what I wanted to, and I'm taking Parker Porter to get it done by decision. Next up, you already saw the T-shirt. You saw the parlay pick. Played it right when it opened. Yes, the line is different now. I'm sorry to the people out there. I had to play it as soon as it came out. Don Giacomo money line. You know what it is. I don't have to give a breakdown here. Might be tougher than some people think it is. Randy Brown does have a big size advantage here. This is a little bit of a step up in competition. I mean, the Ramazan Ameev fight, that was a great win, but, you know, This is not Pete Rodriguez. It could be tricky, but at the end of the day, Don Giacomo, he gets it done. Next up, the co-main event of the evening. I have no idea who's going to win this fight, so I played the over. I played the over 2.5. Josh Emmett, he has this aura of having huge knockout power. I mean, he does have a ton of knockdowns, but 6 of his 9 wins in the UFC are by decision. 7 of Yair's 11 in the UFC have gone over the 2.5. 8 of Emmett's 11 have gone over the 2.5. I think they're going to feel each other out. I think they're going to be careful in this interim title fight. And I think it probably goes to a decision, if I'm being totally honest with you. Should be a fantastic fight. I'm looking forward to it. And next up,
here it is.
Main event of the evening.
Here it is.
I'm actually aligned with what you were doing. Here's how I think this one plays out. Watched a lot of tape. Thought about how I thought this one was going to go. And I mean, I love Volk. I'm a huge fan of Alexander Volkanovski, so I can't bet against Volkanovski. But the way that these styles match up, the size advantage that Islam is going to have, potentially the strength advantage, I don't know. I mean, I know how strong Volk is. I just have a hard time seeing Volkanovski getting this done. So the way that I'm backing him, the dog that he is, the consummate professional that he is, the beast that this man is, he's going to survive. He's going to make it hard. He's going to take every avenue possible to win this fight. This fight is going to go long. He doesn't have huge finishing upside. I don't see him finishing Islam. I think it's going to go longer. I think Volk is going to survive. Make it closer than some people think. I took the over 2.5 to go hand in hand with your over 1.5 in our parlay.
I was going to go with distance, but I'm just trying to get the easy pick here.
You could get the plus money on the distance right now.
Yeah, what is it?
I think it's like plus 170 to go to a decision. A lot of people, the free money bet of the week, people are saying is Islam inside the distance minus 105 on DraftKings Sportsbook.
Wow.
That's what people are saying. They're saying it's free money. They're saying it's a steal, but we will see. We will see come Saturday night. A couple parlays. Tukugov, Jack Jenkins. A little prop parlay. Loma Lookboonmi and Elise Reed over 1.5. Croup Minifield under 2.5. And then last but not least, this one's important to Frank. You mentioned it, Outback Steakhouse, the Outback Steakhouse Aussie Parlay. That's where me and Frank are eating on Monday night if this hits.
Oh.
All Aussies, Jack Jenkins decision, Josh Kulabau decision, Tyson Pedro inside the distance, Jack Della inside the distance, plus 32.25. Hopefully on Monday night, me and Frank are going out back tonight.
That's crazy. I didn't know you guys were going to mention the Outback Steakhouse, and then I mentioned it. Crazy.
Yeah.
Same
There's
page.
one just a few blocks away.
From here?
Yeah.
Wow. I've never been.
Oh, it's great.
What's their signature dish?
The bloomin' onion, man.
What is that?
Fried onion and dipping sauce.
Oh, they fry an entire onion?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why it's an Australian-themed restaurant. It's just like a steakhouse.
I can't imagine. I can't think of anything that would give me more indigestion than that.
Oh, yeah. It knocks you out. It puts
I mean,
if
the
you
burping.
ate the bloomin' onion and then you drank that latte that you drank this morning,
I'm still not feeling 100%.
Oh, yeah, it'd
Wow.
be game over.
So depressed right now because of that. That's like the one
Are we
thing
going
that I
back?
look forward
Because I know you've had a history where things go
I know.
sour.
I don't go back.
Yeah, you shun them.
I shun them forever. It's like the loyalty thing. You cross me once, I'm done. I don't know what to do.
Those are my picks, though.
Oh, yeah, great pick.
Yeah.
Great pick.
That's what I got for you.
And do we have the pod up with Jed Meshew?
Pod is up. No Bets Bar. Go listen to Jed Meshew opine about how much he hates Alexander Volkanovski. It was
What?
Oh, it was a
Are you
master
serious?
class in just
Hates him?
whining. Oh, I was
As a person?
as
this
the
can't
way
be
that
real.
he's been going on as a fighter. He says that no one's doubting him. Stop playing that rhetoric. It's tired. It's worn out. He said he's just ready for it to be over. I had to sit and listen to it for 10 minutes. I was just like, it's just this.
One of the most likable fighters on the. What is his face near, Craig? You agree with this?
Let's just get this out of the way. Jed and I are often aligned on some of our takes.
Yeah.
On many of our takes.
The men
Wow.
with hearts as black as their shirts.
Yeah. What?
There's a we should copyright that. There's a truth to the idea that Alexander Volkanovski creates artificial doubters. There is a truth to that.
That is
5-1. You got to stay motivated.
By the way, that's such
there's
bullshit.
He
there's
never
100%
loses.
of truth to that. He's ranked the number one pound for pound fighter. That's not disrespect. He's not being disrespected. Let's
That
call
is
it what it is.
such nonsense. First of
In
all,
this,
great
in this
athletes,
fight too.
listen.
He's a plus 350.
And he should be, quite frankly.
I agree.
By the way, you know why this
And
is
he
such
should be.
nonsense? Because the people who are making these rankings are the media. I don't think when he says you're doubting, he's talking about the media. He's talking about the public. He's talking about the MMA fans.
He's not being doubted.
This dude.
He's being picked against because Islam has advantages that many people see in the fight. But he's not being doubted at this level that like it's considered disrespect. And let me continue. Many of the best of the best of the best of the best athletes do this. Michael Jordan is infamous for doing this. He picks random guys to make up that they talk trash to him just so he can destroy
This is
them.
actually true. First of all, he's not the star that he should be given his record. And so I don't know why they don't have
disrespect.
I don't know why they don't have it on Best Fight Odds. They don't have all of them, but usually when you click on someone's name, it'll tell you their history, like their line history. I'm starting with Chad Mendes because that's when he took the leap. Underdog, Aldo, underdog, Oliveira, underdog, Makhachev, huge underdog. He's always the underdog. Now they don't have the Holloway fights.
A lot of fights there.
These are the only ones that he has, but that they have up here. You can't tell me first fight against Holloway, underdog. Second fight, everyone thought it was a fluke.
Odds makers aren't.
I'm just saying that's what he's talking about.
Aren't making odds based on their feelings. Odds
but
are.
This is what he's talking about. He's talking about the people. He's talking about.
He's not being disrespected by the people. I'm sorry. I think he's
disrespected,
great.
counted out. I don't know if it's disrespect is the word, but like counted out, no confidence, that type of thing.
He's in a tough matchup. This is again. If he wasn't doing this, I'd be more concerned.
Yeah,
because I think he needs to do this.
I don't know if there's one guy who needs artificial motivation. This guy's different, workmanlike.
Yeah, he's
hard
motivated.
hat, lunch pail.
Because here's how I think, and I don't want to speak for Alexander Volkanovski, but I think based on his resume or based on what he's saying, he thinks it should be assumed that he's the top pound for pound fighter in the world and one of the best ever. I think most people will give him that. I don't think he's being denied that.
There's some people who I bet put
he's
Islam
an underdog
as
to Islam Makhachev, and that's disrespect. It's just not, quite frankly. It's not. He's going up in weight class against a guy who has a very specific skill set that is very effective.
Do you guys agree with me that it's crazy to put Islam number 2?
I don't.
No.
You don't agree?
I have an issue if you don't have him number 2.
Beating Bobby Green, Dan Hooker, Thiago Moises, Drew Dober, Davi Ramos, like that's
Charles Oliveira.
Well, yeah, Charles Oliveira. It's the one fight. It's the one fight in the what? Top 5?
It's just the way that he's beaten them to me.
Yeah,
it's just dumb.
The resume
that's not what pound for pound is.
The resume has to count for something. No?
What's Leon Edwards' huge win?
Yeah. What are you talking about? You want to go through his record? Leon. Kamaru, who was the number 1 pound for pound, so that has to count for something, right?
That's the one. You said
yeah,
right? So he's got 1.
Nate Diaz, Bilal Muhammad, RDA, Gunnar Nelson, Donald Cerrone, which don't give me, that was a big win when he beat Donald Cerrone in freaking 2018. Brian Barberina, Peter Sabata, Vicente Luque, Albert Tumanov. That's a more impressive resume. I'm sorry.
It's good.
It's 1,000% good. It's the same winning streak too.
But again, pound for pound is not a resume conversation.
Islam Makhachev goes up to welterweight and fights Leon Edwards. Who do you think the favorite would be?
Who would be the favorite or who wins?
Both.
Well, the favorite doesn't, like as we just discussed. Who wins?
Oh, so now you agree with me that the favorite...
No. The favorite is the people. He's more popular. He's way more popular. Islam's way more popular.
The line is set.
But it's
not how the line sets, but it's also how it ends up, right?
It's not. The line is set to get equal action on both sides.
I'm not talking about set. I'm talking about where it closes. Where it closes. A lot of it is based on popularity.
It would open.
We've talked about this on this show. Oh, this guy's getting so much more love because he's more popular. Anyway,
it's affected.
The more affected. Point is, who wins? Mr. Rocky Road himself. You kidding me? What are you talking about?
What else were you gonna say?
Sounds like Islam might be getting disrespected, right?
Listen, I'm the one saying justice for Islam. I'm able to keep my. I'm the only straight shooter in this biz. This guy's name is not even being said. By the way, could we now admit that there's something going on?
Something. There's something, as our friends at Cheap Heat would say. This is something.
There's something going on.
Something.
I haven't listened to all the interviews, but is there not something going on?
Have you heard the conspiracy theory I presented to you yesterday?
Wait, was it the one about
Dana and Khabib had a falling out, and that's why he's no longer coaching, and that's why he won't say Islam's name?
I don't know about that. There is no way Khabib was. Is this a real thing? Khabib's not leaving his family for 6 weeks.
I said it was a conspiracy theory. I said it was a conspiracy.
Was it one that people are saying or that you made up?
No. Someone said it. I read it somewhere.
Well, who? Brian094768 on Twitter?
Yeah, of course. What do you think it was? Einstein releasing these?
No, I don't know. But it's like,
we tested.
Jesus. No, that is a weird one. Now, the conspiracy theory that, he felt some sort of way after his promotion was criticized, that to me is a valid one.
I mean,
that's confirmed
to me,
just based on his response.
The overarching thing that I get from this is it's funny. Like the fact that yesterday he's on the Pat McAfee show and he's just like,
this guy.
Volk's trying to take his belt.
Yeah.
It should be a great one. And the name is right there.
Yes. That is weird to me. And I guess the last name is, Chael himself had a bit of trouble with that, but
yeah, but that's how Chael's consistent. He always calls him Makhachev. He's been calling him Makhachev for 5 years.
There's no L.
Islam's a pretty easy name to say.
Yeah,
I would argue.
Dude, he knows the name. Stop. He knows the name.
I love the people who are defending him. It was late at night. It was 3 a.m. First of all, it wasn't. Second of all, we're suggesting has Dana White ever been Mr. Sleep? Dana White is the guy who has always told us that he doesn't sleep, that he goes out, that he get all of a sudden now it's like it was late. He forgot. I saw one person say, "I forget my kid's name all the time." Like what?
Oh, what?
What is that? He got killed on the Instagram comments.
For forgetting.
I was like, wow.
Yikes.
All right.
It's more than once is
that's the thing.
The evidence is mounting.
I'm with you, right? Like the fact that it happened once is just like, damn, he just had a huge brain fart. The fact that he just keeps not saying it, it's just like, all right, dude, what's the deal here? Like, why are you not?
How can
saying
it not be
Islam's
something
name?
at this point?
Well, as I said, the clear pointedness of his response, he's agitated. Why he's agitated, that needs to be discovered. I don't think that's out, but he seems agitated.
Hopefully, maybe pre-fight press conference, post-fight press conference in Perth, he'll address it.
Oh, I was just gonna say, he's gonna have a ton of opportunity to have to say his name, but I assume he's not gonna be.
That's right. Second in a row. The whole ship would sink, right?
But yes, this is the fight between the number 1 and number 2.
Oh yeah. What do we say? Monday morning, I'm starting the show. What am I saying? Islam's on his way? He's the man?
Congratulations to the newest double champ in the UFC.
You think I'm saying that?
Volkanovski. Alexander Volkanovski.
You think I'm saying that?
Islam's on his way.
Wow, we're going to clip this
Lord,
off.
I hope so. Lord, I hope so.
Wow. Can you imagine I come out here?
GC, is that an official prediction?
No, it's a desire. It's a want.
Okay, fair enough.
My official prediction is that Islam wins.
Yeah, I think we're talking about who's next for Islam Makhachev, and exciting fights for Volkanovski at 45.
Who is Volk gonna dog walk from the interim championship?
Yes, from the interim title.
Arnold.
Fight.
Yeah, I don't even know who would be next for Islam. I guess. I guess part of the good thing of him not fighting all those guys coming up is that all those guys are still available, right?
Islam Beneil.
Yeah.
And
Islam
then
Beneil,
Connor wins, and then Islam Connor.
Gaethje Fiziev. If Fiziev wins, that'd be fun.
That would be fun.
Does Islam just say, I want my turn?
No, please God, no. Are you saying 170?
Stop it. No.
What the fuck? After one title defense? Stop it.
Just give me a shot.
Oh my God. Volkanovski.
He said this week he has full plans.
Oh, stop it. Please, for the love of God.
Now, he didn't say next. He didn't say
every
next,
great lightweight is still available out there that he hasn't fought.
Yes, 100%. He needs to.
Volk has fought all these guys.
To rule at 155.
Oh my God. That would be so.
If Islam wins, does Dana White say his name?
He's not going to be there.
No, just afterwards.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. They're going to have to talk it out. They're going to have to settle their differences. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. Gentlemen, God bless. Check out the watch party on Saturday.
Watch party Saturday night. No bets barred. Tune in.
Watch party is at 9:45.
9:45 Saturday night on the MMA Fighting YouTube channel. Big show planned. That's all I got for you.
All right.
Me, Mike Heck. Can't wait.
It's going to be great. Mysterious Frank will be there, right?
Mysterious Frank, T, Corporate A's bringing friends. It's a big thing.
You're missing out, Ariel.
By the way, who's T?
It doesn't matter.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right. Is there another character on the show that I don't know about?
We have another show, man. Come on.
What? I'm lost.
We have this show, then we have the watch party. None shall the two pass.
What? I'm still lost.
It's all good.
Who's T? Am I missing someone?
No, that's one of
All you
Alex's
need to
friends.
know is T's going to be here on Saturday.
All right, fine. Here we go. It's going down. UFC 284. We are almost there. 3 days away. Can't wait.